CFA Nation? Dave. And I'm here today to bring you another installment of R3 Wickets. That's right, R3 Wickets, little solo edition from Sunday's PSL eliminator match. We have Lahore versus the Multan Sultans. Now, I got to say right off the bat, this continues my losing streak. It's we got to start documenting this thing now. I'm interested in how many more games can I possibly lose against Nick. It's ridiculous. Okay, and again, I'm not a huge Multan Sultans fan. No, but Nick picked Lahore. He loves the underdogs, and once again, Nick is victorious. What's going on here? Lahore beats the Sultans 182 for 6. 182 to 157. All right. They actually end up beating them by 25 runs. Sultans basically, they got bowled out. They got bowled out in the 20th over. Okay. The first ball or second ball of the 20th over. Guys, I can't believe it. I can't. Here's the thing. At one point in this game, the Sultans were 63 for 1. I repeat, 63 for 1. They lost 1 wicket, and that was in the power play. 63 for 1. Then this barrage of wickets started falling. And I think that the next time, I want to just double check this because I couldn't believe it. They went from 63 for 1 in the power play. And then when did I start freaking out about this game? It was right before the power play. Yep, 16th over. Let's see. So they went from 63 for 1, and at the 16th, and then the 16th over, they were 124 for 7. They lost 6 wickets. 6! And scored 61 runs. What just happened in that time frame? Mind you, that wasn't even the rest of the game. How? I don't get it, guys. I don't. Wow, what a collapse. It's got to be a batting collapse. I don't want to hear anything. This is the biggest collapse I've ever seen. They were cruising to a victory. They had the power play, 63 for 1. This game's in the back, and oh my gosh, the bowling. And I guess that's where we're going to start. What did I like about the game? All right. We knew about Shaheen Afridi from watching him in the Pakistan test series versus England. All right. This kid is for real. Shaheen Afridi is for real. I love this performance. He got injured, mind you, and left. And I was on the stream with Asjad from Cricket for Us 2.0. And he was like, oh, man, they were talking about he had been bowling too much. Maybe they needed to give him a break or rest him. This is not good because he's already thinking, and as he should be, this is his team, Pakistan, that I want this guy to play international. I need him to play test. It looked like he got removed from the match. This guy came back. And got some huge wickets. What a performance. By Shaheen Afridi. All right, 4 overs, 36 runs, 2 wickets. And again, that's after this guy was injured. So I got to just take my hat off to him, okay? Who else do I want to highlight? I normally don't highlight a player for 2 different things, but that's what I want to do here. And it's David Weiss. Somebody say, he used to be in the IPL. Why isn't he now? This guy's a savage. He literally won their last game for them, doing the same thing he did this game, which is putting up runs, cousin. Talk about, is he a bowler? Is he a batsman? All-rounder? What is he? David Weiss, 4 overs, 27 runs, 3 wickets, 675 economy rate. Whole lot, cousin. This guy was a man possessed. And the bowling, again, you also had Hussein, who had 29 runs, 915 economy rate, 2 wickets. You had Ralph, who had 3 wickets as well and 4 overs, 30 wickets. Their bowling was superb. Obviously, you heard the collapse, so the bowling was superb. But if there were 2 people who I think really carried this game on their back, it was David Visa, and of course Shaheen Afridi, and we've loved him ever since the Pakistan series. This guy was an absolute savage. All right, as a batsman. Okay, we just talked about his bowling as a batsman. Like I said, he won the last game for him, and in this one, he was no slouch either, guys. He was no slouch either. Let's pull up his stats, shall we? David Weiss, 48 runs, almost a 50 burger, 21 balls. That's a 228 strike rate. This guy does need to be in the IPL and in the CPL and everywhere. Oh, David Weiss. Oh, the best a man could be. I don't say that too often. Okay, Patty Cummings, I stole his line. But that is when you call an all-rounder. This guy is honestly in Stoinis territory and in Sam Curran territory as some of the best all-rounders in the game. Man, this guy's been impressive. Again, only watched him in 2 games, but in both games, he seriously has impressed me. Now, on the other side, okay, what did I like with the Sultans? You know, the Sultans, they had a chance to win this game. They really did, okay? And then the game got away from them at the very end. And that kind of just, again, it drives me absolutely bananas, right? It drives me absolutely bananas. David Weiss, he came in at 7, I believe, and it was 48 no out, which means they couldn't get this guy out. They could not get this guy out, but they got out Dunk on 3 runs. All right, they got out Hafiz, and we saw what the professor did the game before, 19 for 21, 2 wickets. All right, and that was caught and bowled by it was caught by Lith and Afridi. But that's who I want to highlight. Lith or Life, excuse me, Light. This guy was not even supposed to be playing. This guy was an afterthought. He was a replacement player. Well, for a replacement player, 2 overs, 22 runs, give me that wicket. And then as a batsman, 50 burger. Hold that, cousin. Half century, 29 runs, 174 strike rate. This guy tried to carry the team on his back. He absolutely did. The collapse wasn't his fault. Again, it was other people, but he did his job. By the way, though, you know who ended up getting him? A guy that scored 50. That's right, Weiss. That's right. I keep saying Weiss. Visa. Okay, Visa got him, and it is like Visa single-handedly won this game, in my opinion. All right, that's absolutely what I loved. What did I hate? What did I hate? Oh, you guys know what's coming. Oh, you guys know it's. How could it not come? How could it not come? Bro, this has been the biggest Hootie I've. 52 runs. Ooh, 52 runs. How? How can you 52 runs and you call yourself a bowler? 1 wicket? I don't care about that. Not when you give up 52 runs. Not at that price. Got pumped for runs. Oh my God. Oh, 10 beer, 4 overs, 52 runs, 1 wicket. The guy got lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, you know what? Everybody, I hope they sat on the other side of him on the locker room when they went back in, because whatever he got, hopefully it's not contagious. Oh, he should be embarrassed. Oh my God, 52. Hootie! He got Hootie, people. What else? I mean, again, the batting collapse. What an epic batting collapse. How do you go from 63 for 1 in the power play, the first 6 overs, then the next 10 overs, because we went to the 16th over. In 10 overs, they scored 61 runs and lost 6 wickets. That's an average of 10 runs a wicket. Really? Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I do not get it, and it's just frustrating. Again, that was just bad. It was just bad all around. I'm like, what an epic. This was a collapse. There was a drop catch here. There was a bad umpire call there. But when this kind of collapse happens, listen, no call would have saved you, cousin. All right? You could have got 10 calls go your way. It ain't going to save you. You lost 6 wickets in 10 overs and gave up 6 and only scored 61 runs. That's embarrassing. Holy cow. On the other side, what did I not like about Lahore? All right. Again, I'm going to give them credit where it's due. They won this game. Hafiz, the professor, 19 for 21, went out with a strike rate under under 90. You got Zaman, who scored 46 runs, but Dunk. I like Dunk. I've looked at him and I'm like, 3 for 300 strike rate. He got dismissed. And the thing with Dunk is I'm looking at this kid because I'm looking at the Melbourne Stars as one of the teams I may choose for the Big Bash League. And I'm like, bruh, you got to step it up. Right now, you got a chance to win a championship. You got a chance to win a championship. You have to step it up. I mean, oh my gosh. You got to. All right. It's I think you have to hit on every cylinder if you're going to want to win that championship, that elusive championship. And you know what? I hope they don't, because Nick's that's Nick's call, and he wanted them to win, and he loves his underdog story. That's because he's a Padres fan, so he's a born L7 weenie loser, and they always want the underdogs to win. But anyways, it's killing me, guys. It's killing me that he's been right on so many. What did I learn? I learned that the PSL is very, very high quality. This is only our second match, but you got some great bowlers. Again, we knew about guys like Afridi, but we've now learned about guys like Visa, right? David Visa. I had no idea who David Visa was. The professor Hafiz, I didn't know who he was. I mean, guys, it's there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of talent out there. So we have seen, though, over the course of the last few games, a lot of drops. Okay, so is it the fielding conditions? Is it just the dew? People keep saying there's a dew, and I get it. With the dew, the ball's gonna get slippery. But man, I just hope that it's a clean game. Whoever wins the championship, and it's not something that's decided by a bad umpire call. Yeah, there's always some of those. Every single game, there's always some of those. But yeah, you know what, guys? I mean, that's the game in a nutshell. I really think that some of these players, when we're talking about Afridi, I mean, I know that people are saying, he needs a rest, but I'd like to see Afridi go play in a Big Bash too. You know what I mean? This young kid is a savage. I think he is Pakistan's future as far as the bowling is concerned, for sure. And again, Big Bash, I'd like to see some of these other guys play in the Big Bash. You know what I'm saying? Like a Light, or like a David Visa. Again, they said David Visa used to play in the IPL. So obviously the guy's got skills. Guys. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, this R3 Wickets solo edition. Tomorrow's gonna be the championship. Tune in. We're gonna at least be able to get the first usually we get in the first 2 hours, we get through that first the first innings and see what happens. I know Nick's rooting. I mean, I'm done. I am done calling games, and I'm definitely done, calling my shot. So that's one thing I've learned. Not that I did it this game, but I was like, oh, this game's over in my mind. 68. I'm like 63 for 1 in a power play. Oh my gosh. And then the collapse happened, guys. So cricket is so unpredictable. I guarantee you it's responsible for more aneurysms, strokes, broken televisions, broken phones, broken laptops than any other single reason, because these games are so unpredictable. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this installment of R3 Wickets. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Who are you rooting for? If you're rooting for either team. And until next time, that's 6 runs.